We kind of did a table setup mostly so we could make sure the camera works, but it'll help you kind of understand what's going on. This is a speed dexterity game where the Omeganauts are going to be flipping cards, which will have them react and grab nuts off the table. So if they find 4 of a kind, say 4 walnuts show up in a stack, they're grabbing to try and not be the last person to grab a walnut or a cashew. If 4 of the pistachios come up, they're grabbing the pistachio. There's some weird bits where if 7 show up, they're grabbing an almond. If 8 of a kind show up, they're grabbing an almond. If 2 pairs of 4 show up, they're grabbing an almond. But there's only one of those, and different things happen as they go through. And then also, if numbers like this appear, there will be silly actions that they have to do that we need to make on the screen, so I guess we'll push these in a little bit more so the cards fit. But silly actions that they have to do, that's okay, we'll make it fit. And the last person to do that will then get penalized by taking cards. It'll make a lot more sense once we get the first 5 of them up here playing. We're playing 4 games, 5 people. At the end of each game, the person with the most cards in their score pile will be the person who we eliminate from the Omegathon and send on their merry way to enjoy the rest of the weekend. The remaining 16 have to come back later tonight, do some kind of shenanigans like this all over again, and then maybe hope that they get to continue on Saturday and Sunday doing this. So to get started, let's get our first Omeganauts up here, because that'll make this go a lot faster. And this will be fun, because I didn't work with you guys on your handle names, so I might give you a new handle now when I say your name all American-like. So right here in seat number 1, and this is going to be important that we put you in these seats because that's how we track your points and we know who to cross off at the very end. So right here in seat number 1, I need Ragnarokex. How'd I do? Wait, hold on. Where's your Omeganaut shirt? You have to wear this shirt. It's a uniform. Like right now, you have to put it on over top of that. Listen, I know you guys have weird rules to like your football and stuff, but they still wear a uniform. All right, well, while he does that, Vegan Waffles, come take seat number 2. Don't take seat number 1, but seat number 2. All right, over here, seat number 3, Later Cater. Seat number 4, we need Jabacon. And then our last one here, seat number 5, we need That Weird Potato. Now you look like you're ready to compete. That Weird Potato. Hey, Potato, you need your jersey too.
Long arms, coming in handy.
So let's see, we got to do a couple things to get this game set up. First off, all these ones can go back in the stack and kind of get shuffled up. Let's see, let's get some weird poses while we do that. So pose number 1. If number 1 comes up, you have to cover your mouth.
Go on, man.
Potato, hurry up, man, hurry. Wait, Potato's run off. If I had known, Potato, I would have sent you back here to the green roomy backstage area, but there's like an airlock right up there behind those doors. Maybe it'll work. Number 2, if the 2 comes up, it is the victory pose. Hands over your head. And then the last one, number 3, it is left hand to right elbow. Don't mix that up. Don't go left hand. Don't go left elbow. Is that offensive in Australia?
Not going to remember that.
I think so, but I don't know. You guys are down under. Maybe I thought, you know.
Right?
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Okay, well,
Left hand, right elbow. All right, left, right.
well, That Weird Potato gets her jersey on. We can start dealing these out on top of the time to scores, because we just need to go all the way around and just keep dealing them out until everybody has in as close to equal as we can. I don't know who wants to deal, but someone who can reach all the stacks.
I cannot.
Well, that'll work too.
Just move them after she's finished.
I need some good walk-on music for that weird potato, but I don't have anything that's rights-free. But while this dealing happens, everyone just turn, look back down this aisle, give that weird potato a huge round of, wait, nope, now it's down this aisle. Just clap until that weird potato gets here. No pressure. Keep clapping. Almost on stage. You made it! Come on down. Okay, so neatly stack your stacks on top of your scorecard. And then we're going to go through the nutty poses one more time for that weird potato. Okay, so if a 1 is flipped, what do you do? Both hands. If a 2 is flipped, what do you do? Cheer. And if a 3 is flipped, what do you do? Left hand, right elbow. There we go. I'm a little nervous for you now. All right. Those go on top of your scorecard.
Who goes first?
Just say so.
And then we're starting here, seat number 1. And we'll work our way around. Completely counterintuitively, but it will make more sense for the audience watching because it'll look the proper direction. All right, so make sure that your stuff appears on screen for them because that's the only way they'll know what's happening.
Shit, I'm on a big screen.
Also, let's switch to the better camera now.
Production value
Nope.
is so great here.
This camera, so we can watch the game action. Por favor.
What's on my, I can't hold it.
Hey, there we go. That's the game action there. Okay. So, let's see. Ragnarok. How'd I do? Did I make it? Did I ruin it?
We'll work on that.
I've made you very orcish. All right. You're first up. Oh, and one more rule that they have to remember is they only get to use one hand, which means their other hand has to somehow be away. Go ahead. Well, until you do the actions. You can't one hand cover your mouth with 2 hands. All right. Flip the first one. We're flipping 2 cards. So here, any actions? No actions. A cashew, a walnut, 2 pistachios. Maybe something interesting on the flip. Nothing. All right. Player number 2. Ooh, 2 walnuts, 2 cashews. Nothing interesting. Flip away from you. It's a 3. All right. The good news is all you get is 1 card because you take the active player's card. It goes on the bottom of your stack. There's that. And that was the end of your turn. We continue over here. 3 walnuts. Nothing. All right. Now you have to bring your cards in, though, closer, Potato, because you got to be in the screen. Even more. Well, all right. That's close enough.
Oh, there's 2. Oh, wait, there's 2 sets of 4. Oh. I'll take that. Sorry.
All right. So...
Sorry, did I stop you?
So first
No, it's
off,
fine.
if you grabbed wrong,
No nails.
please take 2 cards off the top of your deck. If you grabbed wrong, take 2 cards off the top of your deck and put them underneath, not your active cards.
Wait, you mean the first one I did?
Oh yeah, the first one you did. You still have to. You're still penalized for it. So if you grabbed wrong, you're doing that.
Yeah.
Then we have to go back to consult the thing because I forgot almond. All right, the almond, you instead get to take all the cards from underneath yours, which are the 2 cards you just put there,
Sure.
and assign them to anybody else at the table.
Great.
Does he have to sign the whole stack?
Yeah, his 2 cards go together as 1 stack.
No.
Well, pick someone that you're like, looks dangerous for a later rounds.
Clockwise? Sorry.
Clockwise, all right.
I'll remember.
Now let's even these out a little bit more so they're grabbable by everybody. Okay, that was us leaving off here. We're back around to you. Well, Potato, that was 4 walnuts that showed up, so you would have wanted to grab a walnut. Instead, you get to grab all of the active cards.
Oh. Like all both those?
Yeah, both stacks on over to Potato.
Oops.
Come on, Potato, you got this.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You have a cheat sheet card right there in front of you if you need another cheat sheet
Here's
card.
another one.
Oh, this one, yeah.
So
Lean forward as
They're
well.
double-sided, so put them one
Yep.
on one side, one on the other. There you go.
Oh, lean forward so you're ready.
Yeah, you want to make sure, you want to lean in, you want to be able to grab all these, especially this guy right there. Because later you get to give all your cards back
Yeah.
when you get the almond. All right, around over here. All right, that is the pistachio. As the player of the pistachio, you get to take the cards in front of the active player and assign them to any player that you'd like to give them to. All right,
Payback.
well played.
Yay.
Flip. Oh, your card's dumped over.
That's 5.
But that's 5.
Did he grab it?
So take your top 2 cards, put them on the bottom, and then flip one more
He
card.
grabbed it. One more.
One more card
yeah,
onto
yeah.
this deck. I feel like
I feel like it
you
was
were
me as
last.
well, yeah.
All right, take those 4 cards, put them on the bottom. All right, Potato. Wait, that's very confusing to make a 2-stack
pile?
and then. No, leave those there. Put
One
that on
those
top
cards
of one
or
of them.
those cards.
Okay.
Well, Potato, take those 3 cards, put them underneath your stack.
I feel like we're bullying her right now.
It is a brutal game. All right, let's see. We feel well mixed. All right, back around to the top.
Ooh.
Ooh, that could have been close, but not.
Oh, nothing happens.
All right, nothing happens. Nothing triggers on 6. It's a boring number. That's 7, which is grab the almond. Grabbing the almond. Okay, so you grabbed wrong. So you have to take 2 from the top of your stack and put them on the bottom. And then as 7, you get to, as the almond, you get to take all of your score cards, so the bottom of your blue card, and give them off to someone.
You're looking pretty thin over there.
No, it's pretty. How big this pile is.
Wrong side. Alright, so that was.
Yep.
What happens to my cards?
They stay put.
Okay.
Yeah, they just live out there.
Alright.
This way.
Yeah, that's 4.
You get those 2 cards, Potato.
Oh, these ones?
Yeah.
Just those 2?
I need
Oh,
more.
there's 3.
Oh, 3. Whatever the cards were there.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
I thought it was only 2.
All right.
Let's mix this up a little bit.
Yeah.
And slide them closer to Potato. Looks good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, that cashew needs to look that way. All right. Okay. 1. Well, when we look around and see that you're the only one not doing it, this is the opposite of most games. You're trying to get a really low score. It's like golf. All right, flip again. Yes? That's 4 cashews.
When there's 4, you grab
4 of a kind, you got to grab that nut. It's weird. All right, take that one, and that goes under your scorecard.
Alright.
Now, you could throw this whole game because they think that you're going to like put it on top of the 2. And oh, but it's 8, which means almonds. Yes. 8 of a kind. All right, you get to pass off your scorecards to somebody.
Oh my god.
I'm losing anyway.
Are you sure?
This is like the sacrificial, like, I'll take this for the team. All right.
She already knows she's dying.
Well, that makes no hard feelings then. And then we turn around. Let's see, that was played here. We're right here, ready for you to go.
Oh, that's what that
Oh.
I didn't it? Did I grab it?
Was there contact?
It wasn't. I was like, we get instant replay on the screen.
Hold on. Crowd, does he need to place 2 cards? The people have spoken.
Do I go again still?
Yes, you still flip over one more here because that was not actually a triggering card.
Oh.
All right. It's just the pistachio. Remember what happens with the pistachio? You get to take all the cards from the bottom of your pot. No, wait, pistachios, you get to take his cards and give them to somebody else. All right. Fair.
Spread it
You just
around.
dumped all your cards.
Yeah.
Now, eventually, we'll get to someone's blue scorecard, and that will be the end of the game. But let's see what comes up next.
She's gonna pull out.
All you need is one almond, and you just like blow this whole table up.
That's a strat. Like, she's going to dump someone.
Just all of them, all of them, all of them. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know what to do.
Give the one card.
Just the one card.
I have a delay.
3 cashews and a 2.
Thanks, man.
Please be something nice. Please be something nice.
Good. Study your cards for a minute. Study them. Be ready.
You're looking for 4s, 7s, and 8s.
4s, 7s, 8s. So now you're looking for no,
No. Good. You're good.
but 4, 7s, 8s here still.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes. No, because that becomes the live pistachio. So you could have flipped it on the other side to have blocked that.
That would have been no matter what.
Oh, that's right. It would have been no matter what. You were super ready for that.
Yes.
Well, as a pistachio, you get to give those cards in front of the active player to whomever you choose to give those cards to.
You just gave me some cards.
Payback. Payback.
I've never actually given anyone's cards away. What do you mean payback? No, I've never done that.
Well,
I'm just
now you've got a reason to
I'm
do
so
it.
sorry.
Give me an almond, please.
All right,
It's my turn, right?
your turn to flip. Nothing. Just go for the right elbow first next time, Potato. Every time. You're like,
Yeah, that was me.
okay, I was feeling sort of a tie, but I'll let you take those points and then not have the crowd yell at me.
Give me an almond.
All right,
Oh, that's me.
that's you. Now remember, do you remember how to get an almond?
No.
All right, to get an almond, you need 7 of one kind of nut, or 8, or 2 pairs of 4. It's not complicated at all. Don't worry about it. Or 4 walnuts. You could have grabbed a walnut. All right. Well, you get those cards.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's a pistachio fight. You get to assign those 2 cards to someone.
Just keep them.
All right.
Sign to yourself. You got nothing there.
Oh, this feels like we're really close.
Oh, that's my turn.
Let's see.
One line of pistachio.
1 pistachio.
Oh,
Oh, and this is it. There's no live action to happen on these, which means at this point in time we need to count and see if you have more cards than potato underneath.
3, 4.
12.
12? Potato, you feel like you got more than 12? Anybody got maybe close or higher than 12? 4. All right. Well, what that means is game 1 is over. We do need to give Potato a huge round of applause. Someone. Yes, handshakes all around. Someone did have to be the first eliminated Omegathon. Thank you. Now that we've seen how this game goes, we get to do it 3 more times.
Yay.
All right, let's get our next group up here.
So you were second to win, yeah?
Thank you.
And where'd my pen
It's,
go?
To the blue
So,
card?
Oh no,
there's only one loser, which unfortunately is you.
Well, We'll scratch that out with someone's key. All right. Kids, start shuffling up the weird shapes, the weird things. All right. Seat 1, Gorilla Astronomer. Seat 2, Rah Rah 1818. 1818? I don't know, which way to go? Seat number 3, Zaf. I like how all of you are so far showing up in uniform.
We read the email.
Then we need Alexis. Alexis, I feel like I wrote your name, not a handle, but did I write a handle? Oh, okay, I did that part. All right. And then Lyron Wolf.
All right.
Okay, once Lyron gets seated, Odin, let's figure out what their weird actions are. All right, action number 1. Bonus points if you cheer. Action number 2.
Which hand's that?
That is right hand covering right eye. Is it backwards? Oh, yeah, it's the wrong camera for you to see. That's okay, you can just watch them slap themselves in the face up here while we're doing this. And then action number 3.
Is that right hand?
Right hands. It's a right.
Jesus.
Lord, someone died. Are you okay? That was none of us on the stage.
No, I touched the microphone.
Oh, you touched the microphone. You're supposed to speak into it, not touch it. All right, let's get your scorecards up a little bit so we can see those. This feels like it was shuffled pretty well. Most of it was from potato stacks, so we'll do one more. And then can one of you deal those out just until everybody gets a card until we run out of cards? And while we do that, let's
Just line them up.
you could make 5 if you want, and oh, look at that. I don't know if it's legit, but it'll work somehow. The crowd doesn't seem to approve, though. I don't know. There's a lot of grumbling going on. I'm pretending to not watch what you're doing here.
I'll put them out there.
Look at that, peer pressure caved right away. While this dealing's happened, what's a 1? How about a 3? Yeah, see, you thought I was going to go 2.
I did.
What's a 2? There you go, you were ready for that one. Maybe we should have just put them in stacks and seen if they were even height. It could work.
What a novel idea. I'm seeing a lot of rings there.
Oh, yeah. Are your rings pointy and sharp?
I'm very scared.
A weapon on the stage?
Oh, they can't see. Oh, can they see
Yeah.
it?
That feels like knuckle armor more than a weapon, though. It's just to like.
There we go.
All right. Rah rah. Yeah, now I need to count your cards individually. No. Just talk into it. Stop hitting. I mean, it's just a microphone. It's fine. It won't bite.
Gently. I'm so sorry.
Look, we could even do this. All right. So let's see. Gorilla Astronomer, you're first. You're in our player 1 hot seat, so you get to flip your cards first. Now that we know all the rules and we've used some time, let's pretend that we need to play really fast.
Sure.
Those 2 cards to your score stack. And then, rah, rah, flip your cards. Are you stealing all the hard candy, child? I can see you. I don't know what just happened. I was distracted by candy theft. But that's 4 walnuts. Who's got a walnut? All right. Oh, we can't see. Oh, we got to switch to the table. There we go. Oh, did we zoom way out?
Just squeeze. Yeah.
Don't move in. I think you move in.
I'm going to break this camera so bad. I don't know what I'm doing.
Go back, show this is under.
Is this one? That one?
Okay.
All right, Zaf.
Ooh. See that?
Eye patches are not your strong suit. All right, pass these cards over here. You stole all the candy, but did you find me a pen yet? I need a marker.
You watching, Travis?
Yes, we're ready. I feel like that was an all-around tie, so that's the end of your action. We just move over here. Rah, flip your 2. Well, flip your first one. Oh.
Well done.
No,
Oh, no, it's
wrong.
not.
All right, so the top 2 cards go underneath, and then you still have one more flip. All right, pass your 3 cards over here, rah. All right, do you remember how the pistachio works?
No.
You get to take your active cards, because you were the drop, so your active cards, and assign them to anyone who you feel like doesn't have enough cards, or maybe someone who needs all the cards.
Because I'm mean.
Back around to the top.
I feel like that's fair.
Now, hold on, let's get these guys a little bit more in the middle so we can tell almond and pistachio.
Trying to remember.
Just getting ready for it. 2,
I didn't practice them before.
3.
When I was
All right,
good.
whenever you flip. There we go. Zaf, your flip. Ooh. There was no hand contact. That was really close, though.
Yeah.
I heard your heart attack.
It's pretty close.
I feel like we had a tie here, which means that it just stays. So, rah, you flip. Pass your cards over to Zaf. Pass that whole stack over. You guys went right down the line.
That's one of them.
All right, you get to assign those cards.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there was rotations. Yep.
Those 2 cards there go to Zaf. And then Zaf, your turn to flip. That cashew ended up closer to
Flick it out of
you.
the way.
nicely done.
All right. Assign your cards.
Who's got the least?
That's a good question.
You know what?
I was going to say, yeah, I think Gorilla Astronomer is sitting on maybe not very many. Start in the middle next time. Like, yeah, just go eye patch and then go up.
That's yours.
You get to assign these two cards to anyone else.
That's me.
Someone who has a lot, someone who has not many. All right. You started with 2. You took my advice. It was wrong.
Oh, that was the
That was a
good.
quick pistachio grab. All right, assign those stacks.
Thank you. I think.
The crowd is not approving that you put those face up. They're feeling very bad.
Fickle.
What's that?
Yep. I feel like this is a tie between the back.
We should just both go really slowly every time. Always a tie.
Wait, look, eye contact.
Ready? 3, 2.
One lonely cashew.
That was far away from you.
Oh, and that was for the score? All right. So these 3 cards come over here. And then count your bottom cards. We have decent stacks here, though.
6.
9.
8.
8. You beat 9.
24, 25.
25. All right.
But did you beat Potato?
Hey, a huge round of applause for Ra Ra. No, you can't throw candy at the crowd. You'll hurt someone. All right, shuffle up the action cards. You have to assist. All right, let's see. Up here in seat number 1, while all this deck gets reset, we need Miss Stealth. And then in seat number 2, we need Muzzy. In seat number 3, we need Queen. Can you shuffle those for me? And then seat number 4, we need Dom Dinva.
Yes, this is a girl round.
And our last chair filled by Coleman. 5 minutes. We're going to go long. It's an Omegathon tradition. All right, let's see. You're still shuffling. That's okay. You could, well, first let's go through the actions. Do those make sense? Oh, look at that. What a smart way to do it, boy. Good job. All right, if a 1 comes up, what are you doing? If a 2 comes up, what are you doing? And if a 3 comes up, it's everybody's favorite. It's the chicken. We should call it the goose in honor of the goose game that was playing before us on the street.
Honk and get bonus points?
Yeah, if you honk, you get bonus points. No. You can't throw candy at the crowd.
Well, you can.
This is
It's
not a
just
parade.
must.
The crowd wants it. Throw candy at them then.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. If you throw that piece, you don't get to eat it, though. No, think about it.
Sorry.
I know. Throw it out to the crowd. Give them some candy.
Good
They
luck.
want it way there in the back, so you got to go.
To have each?
You throw it down the stairwell.
Whoops.
Thank you. So how many are meant to have each?
Roughly the same number. If it was all dealt out, it seems good.
Yeah, 15.
That's 2 counts of 15. I feel like that's pretty good. 2 out of 5.
I mean, I've got
What's
14.
20%?
I don't want to say anything about it, but I did get 14.
That's okay. 14. Someone's going to end up short on these.
Which hand is that one? No, they're all like mirror.
Right,
I know, that's
right
fine.
hands.
That one. Yeah, cool.
This is the only one that matters. Is right hand.
All right.
All right, Miss Stealth. I think that was a tie across the board on the first one. All right. Yeah, heaven forbid I take 2 cards on my score stack. All right.
Sorry. There's nothing.
It's 4 cashews.
Yeah, because it's just.
We're all glasses.
You can put those underneath your scorecard now.
I'll just wait for you to do that. Okay.
That was nothing.
That's what I saw before.
God, you guys are all really good. These numbers don't mean anything. All right. Let's keep moving around the table.
Yes.
Sound effects. Sound effects.
Well, this is getting real fun. Let's go ahead and slide down. The best part is all that happens is the stacks grow for us, so it's more fun, I suppose. All right. Miss Stealth, let's see if we can get a number and a loser.
Oh, gosh.
No, we can't.
My arms are getting tired.
We're going to run out of numbers soon, and then it's only going to be nut cards, and then
Oh, my goodness.
we won't have any matches. Walnuts? Walnuts?
3.
Coleman, no walnuts? All right.
No walnuts.
This is so stressful. Shaking.
Just remember, you have to finish this game in 2.5 minutes because they told us we had 5.
No more chicken. Sorry, there's a few there.
Walnuts.
I want the bonus points.
Let's just, hey, Queen, let's see what we got. Oh, that was a super good card. Okay.
Oh, no, but then I have to
Yeah, you have to give them to someone now, though. So look closely. Who doesn't have cards?
I don't think anyone except for you does, yes. Anyone else? Oh, I feel really mean.
Oh! Queen, all you need is an almond.
That's okay, an almond. You're just
All you need is an almond, and you can just send them right back this
Oh,
way.
yep.
Up to.
What does that do?
You get to assign that stack of cards to someone.
That stack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going. To just
All right, that evens things out. As long as you get some cards.
Thank you. That's okay. Is that yours?
Yeah.
No, 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 I was good. It was a tie.
That was so convincing. It was a tie. Let's just move on.
That's your turn.
It's your turn.
Every time after.
Still a tie. This is the greatest joy of my life. I don't know how the last game's gonna go.
My hands are getting numb.
Yeah.
Who came away with cashews out of that fight?
I did.
Okay. Stack of cards over there to Domden. It was a small stack. It was better than this stack.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This is the most dangerous hand
Terrifying.
flip right
I
now.
can't jinx it.
Cashews! Oh no, Dom!
I've been jinxed.
Ow. The pain is real. A little bit. It hurts.
All right. Let's see. Queen.
It vanished.
Why am I always getting stiffed on this one?
It's the cashews.
Cashews don't like you. Oh, it's gone. I couldn't.
It's gone, so you couldn't see it. Well, that means you're our first one to lose
Fine.
in action. I had complete faith that you had all those memorized, all of you, because it was so fast.
No, not at all. Or not at all.
One cashew. Wait, hold on. I was going to try and
Why?
get Dom ready for cashews.
Thanks, Travis.
He's feeling the love.
We can't fight. Wait, whose hand is it in the middle? Coleman just was like, I'm going to stay out of this.
This is violent.
It really is.
Sorry, ready?
All right. That's a cashew, Dom. That's a cashew, Dom.
I'm in deep stride.
Oh dear.
Big cashews out to get you.
You'll never be able to eat them again. Sorry. What is this? Gift card.
You get to assign those cards to someone.
Don't look at my pile. Yeah, sorry.
Oh! It wasn't even a cashew.
All right. I was asleep.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, this
This could be very
Isn't it like
important.
the last card?
Oh, it's the last
Last
card.
card.
That means we can't get 8. We can only get 4.
No.
Nothing. All right. So please count your cards. I feel like we have some safe. I feel safe. I feel like these stacks.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
13, 14. I'm not even gonna keep counting. Yeah.
Hold on. Did you beat 17?
What? B7? Yeah. Like I'm still.
All right, then we need to give Dalton a huge round of applause.
Well done.
I'll get confident with this one.
Have enough.
Don't. Oh, and a cashew. All right, our last group. You can't rush the tables because I have to put you in order. Seat number 2. Nilnist. Seat number 3. Harb. Please take seat number 4. And capping this off in seat number 5, your runner-up from last year's PAX Australia Omegathon, the Muffin Man! All right, we got to put all these red cards together and shuffle them up because
No.
that looks like that didn't happen. Keep your blue scorecard.
Sorry.
Someone make a pile of all the red cards. Muffin Man gets to do it all.
Shuffling, but I guess it really doesn't matter.
All right. While they do that, let's see. We can't see them, but you'll see them as they act. If you get a 1 that comes up, what do? Hand over your hearts, but your right hand, because your heart's on the left side. That's just over your lungs. All right. If a 2 comes up, what do? And a 3.
Does it matter which way?
Do you have to have the mouth open?
If you're not sticking your tongue out, it doesn't count.
Is that real?
It's on the picture.
Okay.
His tongue is sticking out.
We don't have to lean, right?
No, at this
Oh, yeah,
point,
you
leaning
have
is
to
going to
lean
cause a
to the
concussion. Somebody's going to lean too far, and someone leans far the other way. One, 2, 3.
Oh, there.
Oh.
Good fun.
Shuffle it.
Yeah, boy. You left a card out.
Thank you.
Oh.
This will show up on your review at the end of the show. All right, are all sharp, pointy rings off? I saw one ring being removed.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
curious.
Then we are starting. Elite Barbie, you're our first flip.
Oh, but okay.
I got to decide which hand you're committing to for this entire game.
I'm left-handed, but I'm on the left bit, so all right. Oh, sorry.
You don't have to give them to me.
I would like to.
That pistachio
I'll fight
fights.
you for that. You can have the cards now.
There's 5.
It's 5.
There's 5.
I was 5.
So now
Shit,
that
so it's me.
pistachio fight is done,
Oh no.
You're lucky you lost it.
Damn it.
and then we're going to try and slide your cards in a little bit closer. That way they show up a bit more on the camera, maybe?
All good?
All right. Apparently, you guys are not like the last
you
group.
just get
That one's easy
just
to
take
tell
this one.
because you're going to hear though.
It's a hard recovery from the card flip to the complete recline. Ooh.
Oh, it's me. God damn.
Just remember, whatever pressure you're feeling is nothing compared to Muffin Man, who had to do this all last year and now again.
I got distracted because I got my calories. That's fair.
All that scramble, you get to assign one card.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, hang on.
2 cards go to the bottom. Can we see Muffin's cards? Okay, they're in there, all right. Muffin, pass your cards over to Elite Barbie.
Oh, yo.
Keep them.
Back to yourself. Wow.
Wow. All right. All right, mate.
Just remember that when the almond comes
Oh,
around.
I will.
That's 7. That's the almonds. You get to give all your scorecards to someone.
Who gave them to you? I'm sorry.
Oh, no! What happened?
What have I done?
Sorry. Yeah.
Wow. I might cry.
Can't lose to a girl.
Whoa!
Hold on, that feels like a fight that's got to thrift the table. Hold on. Remember that when the almond comes
Yes.
around.
Yeah, remember that in
All
the
right.
parking lot.
Okay.
You're on the park. If Nilness shows up dead, you still can't take his spot. The audience didn't fight me on it. It felt really close to a tie between you and Elite Barbie, but I was going to give you that card. I need to.
Yeah.
Well done.
Wait, what do I do?
You get to assign that
These
stack of
cards
cards
to
to
whoever
someone.
Oh, bless your cotton socks.
Pass them over here. It was the tongue. They were all faster on sticking their tongue out. It's a weird rule. We can straighten out those cards, though, just in case people get confused again. I learned last time that even though they were really good, they didn't have them memorized. All right, back to the top. Elite Barbie, your flip. Oh yeah, flip away. That's toward. Well, that made it really easy. You get those 2 cards. That's toward as well. But you get that card also. Away.
Yeah.
Flip away. Like that. Let's see here. That feels. Oh no, now the crowd laughed like I was trying to make it uneven. I was trying to just even it out. All right, we're at your flip. I don't think the crowd will fight me if I call that one a tie, so we're going to call it a tie. Except that one guy in the crowd. Away.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, it's we're ladies. Sorry.
Wow.
Let's reset the whole table.
All right, your stack goes over because it was no walnuts. So you have to hand your stack to Elite Barbie. Right? Wait, who ended up with the no walnuts?
No, I got the walnut.
Right?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
ended up
Yeah,
no
anything.
walnut.
Yeah.
So you get so she gets the stack.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. No, it's okay.
My turn?
Yes.
Just gonna give up on those.
Take them all for the table. Flip away. Ooh, that's 6. So put 2 cards
Oh.
underneath,
Ouch.
Let me score.
which triggers scoring. So now we score.
Okay.
4.
12, 13, 14.
Many. Many.
This game hurts.
It does. It really does.
All right, Elite Barbie, was it the most?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to get a round of applause. I need my 4 eliminated Omegathons. Do we still have? Elite Barbie is here, so let's give Elite Barbie the coveted Omegathon medal.
Oh, thank you. Oh, participation award.
That's right.
I'm okay with that.
Rah, rah, you're back up here. Rah, rah, here we go. Dom and Potato, there we are. A huge round of applause for those eliminated Omeganauts. The remaining Omeganauts will be back in here tonight for some party crashers. We'll see you then. Now hurry up and clear out because we were supposed to be gone already.